So we are in module 9, lesson 2. Module 9, lesson 2, page 460, area of circles. And today is the 24th January. Now, let's remember a few things together. We took the first lesson was about circumference. We said the circumference has two formulas, one related to the diameter and the other one related to the radius. So we say that the circumference can be pi multiplied d, or the circumference can be 2 multiply pi multiply the radius, right? And then we took the area of the circles and we said A equal the formula pi multiply the radius to the power of 2. So we have only one formula for the radius, right? And I asked you to solve the first 4 questions in the homework, page 465, right? Let's check these answers together. So we are on page 465. We have homework, right? Question 1. Let's read the question together. Find the area of the circle. Use the 3.14 for pi, round to the nearest hundredth if necessary. In the question 1, what's the radius? 7.1. In question 1, the radius is 7.1, and they want from us to find the area of the circle. So A equal, we write the formula, pi multiply radius to the power of 2, equal under equal, pi 3.14, multiply the radius, which is 7.1 to the power of 2. This is equal 3.14, and any number multiplied power 2 means multiply itself 2 times. Multiply all these 3 numbers, the answer will be, we have 3.14 multiply 7.1 multiply 7.1, it will be 158.2874. This is the full answer. This is what? The full answer. The question said, round to the nearest hundredth if necessary. Where is the hundredth? The 8. We take a look to the number after the 8, which is 7. So we add 1 to the 8. It will be 158.29, right? And we take a look to the unit of the radius. What's the unit? So it is meter to the power of 2, or you can say square meters. This is a question 1. Is it clear? Done. Question 2. Question 2. Yes, semester. No. Question 2, we have find the area of the circumference. Use the 3.14 for I, round to the nearest hundredth if necessary. The radius here is how much, Adnan?
The radius here is
4.25 what? Inches. Apply the formula. It has the radius to the steps, right? So A equal pi multiply R power 2 3.14 multiply 4.25 all power 2. This is equal to 3.14 multiply 4.25 multiply 4.25, right? This is equal. Multiply these 3 numbers together, it will be 3.14 multiply 4.25 multiply 4.25, it will be 56.716. Round to the nearest hundredth if necessary. 1 will be 2. Don't forget to write what here? The sign of the rounding. So the sign with the rounding equal 56.72 inches power 2, or you can say square inches. Okay, done. This is question 2. Question 3. Read يا عدنان. What is the area? تمام. Now here, what's the given? The radius or the diameter? The diameter. In the area, in the formula, we need what? The radius. But the given is the diameter. So here in question 3, the diameter how much? The diameter is how much? 14 inches, right? I don't want the diameter. I want, what's the radius will be? The half of the diameter, right? صح? So if the diameter is a number, to know the radius, you divided it by 2, the half of it, which is 7 inches. So we use the 7, not the diameter itself, right? Continue, write the formula, pi r power 2 equal 3.14 multiply 7 power 2 means 3.14 multiply 7 means 3.14 multiply 49, right? 3.14 times 49 equal 153.86 square inches, or inches to the power of 2. Question 4, it is the same idea. Question 4, we have the diameter here. How much? 19 millimeter. I want the radius, which is 19 divided by, yani the half of 19. It is 9.5. Do you understand? So here the radius is 9.5. Now apply the formula. Pi r to the power of 2. 3.14 multiply 9.5 all to the power of 2. This is equal to 3.14 times 9.5 times 9.5, right? Multiply these 3 numbers. So we have 3.14 multiply 9.5 multiply 9.5. It will be 283.39. With rounding, the answer will be 283.39 square millimeter. Done? 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 Do you understand it? So to find the area of the circle, we have the only formula, only one formula, A equal pi r power 2. If the r is given, apply directly. If the diameter is given, divided it on 2, then take the half of the diameter and apply. Okay? Is this clear? But now, this is the first idea from the question. Let's go back to our example number 3. Scott. Example 3. Example 3. We are on page 460. Let's read the example together. A wireless. ركز معي. تركز معي. ماشي؟ يلا. Pencils down and let's focus. We have the second idea now. A wireless fence transmitter at the back door of a house allows a dog to roam freely within a semicircle that has a radius of 30. So here we don't talk about full circle. We talk about semicircle. Semicircle means half of a circle. So this is the full circle, right? Now semicircle, we are talking about half of the circle. This is, we call it semicircle, okay? Done? Semicircle means half of the circle. Half of the circle. Type. How we find its form or its area? طبعا the radius is how much? 30 feet. This is the radius, right? How much? So this is 30, this is 30. The diameter will be 60, right? Done. Now, what is the area of the space? What's the area of this semicircle? To find the area of the half of the circle, we find the area of the circle, then we divide by 2. صح؟ صح? So, to find the area of the semicircle, A of what? Of semicircle. Semicircle means half of the circle equal half multiply the area of the circle. What's the area of the circle? Pi r power 2, right? Pi r to the power of 2. Is this clear? So, pi r power 2 هذه pi r power 2, it is the area of the full circle. I put half because I have what? Half circle, right? Is this clear? Now apply only. This is equal. الhalf ماليش فيها. Multiply pi 3.14 multiply radius power equal half multiply 3.14 multiply 30 multiply 30. الhalf هي نفسها 0.5 or you can multiply these three numbers here and take the answer and divide it by, it's the same. انت حر. Or you can replace 1 over 2 by 0.5. It's your choice, okay? So I will multiply then divide by what? By 2 to know the half of the circle, okay? So this is equal, let's multiply up 900 times 3.14 divided by 2. So here 930 by 30 multiply 3.14 equals something divided by 2. It will be 1413. 1413. What's the unit? Square feet. So to find the area of the half of the circle, the semicircle we call it, we find the area of the circle normally, then we divide by 2. Use this formula for the semicircle, okay? Yes. Check. مش x هذا يا ابني. Half of a number يا ابني. Half of a number. You find the number and divide by 2. Half of a number. You find the number and divide by 2. What I found here, I found the answer of this. I take the answer and divided it by what? By 2. It will be this. It's easy, yeah? It's easy. Right. Now let's go to the check. Let's do it together. We are on page 461. Check page 461. Use your copybook. No, sorry, use your book. You have a space there. Your pencil. So we are in check page 461. The question is saying what is the area of the semicircle? You have the semicircle in front of you, the green color. See it? You have this semicircle. Focus, please. And green here, right? They put 7.5 yard. What's this? Is this the diameter or the radius? 7.5. This 7.5. It is the diameter or the radius? What is it? Better. This is the diameter. Why the diameter? Look here. If they put the number on this part, they mean what? The radius. But if they put it at the middle, they mean the whole diameter. Got it? So I have the diameter here in this check, not the radius. Do you understand? But can I use the diameter in the area's formula? No. In the area formulas? No. So I need to find what? The radius. Look at the board. Focus. Here the given is the diameter, not the radius. So I need to find what? To find the radius, you divide the diameter by 2. To To find the radius, you divide the diameter by 2 or multiply the diameter by half. It's the same. Got it? So the diameter is half multiply, sorry, the radius is half multiply mean the diameter. 1 multiply 7.5, 7.5 divided by 2. So the radius is 3.75. Done? You can use your calculator. Just divide 7.5 by what? By 2. Why I did that? Because the given is the diameter and the area needs what? Radius. Done? So here I found the radius. Just apply the formula of the semicircle. So area of the semicircle, SC means what? SC. But A, the only A means I'm talking about area of the circle, normal. ASC, semicircle. So you need to put half. You need to put what? Half, because it's half of a circle. Multiply pi r to the power of 2. This is equal half multiply pi 3.14, a radius 3.75 power of 2. Do you understand? This is equal half multiply 3.14 multiply 3.75 multiply 3.75. For sure, I want to bring for you a question like that without letting you using the calculator. Because to calculate these 3 numbers or 4 numbers, then divide by 2 takes a long of time. But if I wouldn't allow you to use the calculator, I'll bring for you what? Small numbers, like 3.14 times 2 times 4 divided by 2. والحياة حلوة, ماشي? يلا, this is equal. This is equal. Now multiply all these 4 numbers. I will replace the half by what? 0.5. Half, 0.5. So 0. اسكت. دوشتني. 0.5 times 3.14 multiply 3.75 multiply 3.75. It will be 22.07. Round to the nearest 100. The 7 will be 8. So this is rounded to 22.08. What's the unit? Yard power of 2. Yes. I don't know. I'm sorry. Done. Himna. Is this clear? Good. This is the check page 461. Okay. Now we have another lovely idea. I love it so much. And in the past years, I always brought questions about it. So focus with me. Okay. Focus. Now, what I will do, I will use ركز. I will use the circumference to find mean area. I will use the circumference to find the area. This is my lovely idea, and I always bring questions about it. Now, let's remember the formulas. The circumference equal 2 pi r, or the circumference equal pi multiply d, and the area equal for the circle pi r power 2, and the area of the semicircle half pi r power 2. This is all the formulas which we talk about the circle, right? And don't forget that the diameter, sorry, the radius is the diameter divided by what? By 2. صح? This is all what we talk about. Let's see example. Example 4. Okay. Example 4. We are on period 3. Before example 4, I will explain the layer for you. Okay. The layer before example 4. Sorry. Look at the layer. Use circumference to find what? Area. For the area, what I need to find the area, what I need the radius. صح? And the circumference has a radius. صح؟ هاي. Circumference فيها ايش? And in the area I have what? So the radius is the connecting between the circumference and the area, right? Look at the example, not the example, the learned idea on page 461. See it? We have this circle, صح? With the center, and the given is what upon it? C. مش هيك كاتب لك؟ لونها ببلو وكاتب لك فوق ايش؟ C equal قد ايه؟ 18.84 ايش؟ meter. So the circumference is given, not the radius like the previous examples or the diameter. They gave us what? The circumference. And they wanted from us to find what? To find what? Area. So they gave me the circumference and they wanted from me to find what? Area. But can I substitute the circumference in the area? No. The area needs what? The area needs what to find it? The radius. صح؟ ركز. الاريا بدها ايش؟ radius. والradius موجود وين؟ So I will use the circumference to find the radius. Then I will use the radius to find the area. Do you understand? Yeah. So first step, we have 2 steps here. Step 1, use a circumference to find mean radius. Keith, what's the formula of the circumference which has r? 2 pi r. C equal 2 pi r. The circumference is given. How much? تحتيه مش جنبه. وين؟ below. Not here. مش هيك. يلا. So the circumference given. How much? 18 point. هاي 18.84 equal. ال 2 ماليش فيه. الباي والradius. We took this idea in the circumference, right? بقعد كويس. Now multiply 2 by 3.14. 18.84 equal 2 by 3.14. How much? 6 point. Multiply r. What's this? Multiplication equation. How we find the radius? We divide both sides by the coefficient, which is 6.28. So I will divide both sides by 6 point, and here 6.28. We took multiplication equations before, so these are gone. So the radius equal the division of 18.84 divided by 6.28. Let's divide. So 18.84 divided by 6.28 is exact 3. So I found the radius. I found what? Can I find the area now? Yes, just apply the formula. Now step 2, use the radius, which is a 3, to find mean the wanted, which is what? The area. Apply the formula. A equal pi r power 2 equal 3.14 multiply the 3 power 2, right? هي 3 power 2 equal 3.14 multiply 3 multiply, which is 3.14 times 9, right? 3.14 times 9, it will be 28.26. What's the unit? What's the unit? Meter power 2. Done. So we can use the formulas with each other. We can use the circumference, take R from it, then find the area. Let's take example 4 now. Example 4. مش أنا، هو من أول على فكرة. يلا. Example 4. We are on page 462. Let's read the question, the example together. Read يا عدنان. Thus, C is given. C is what? Given. How much? 32 pi. who قايل لك equal 32 ايش؟ pi. They used pi here as a pi, not as 3.14. But we know the value of it, which is how much? So C equal 32 ايش؟ pi ايش؟ So the value of the circumference is 32 pi. Continue, Adnan. Approximate. When they say approximate, they don't want that because we know we're rounding. The 3.14 had they always rounded. What did approximate? What, Adnan? That's. They gave us the circumference. They wanted from us to find the area, right? صح؟ طب, what's the area? The area pi R. Do we have the radius? Do we have the radius? No. So I will use the circumference, the given, to find what? So step 1, use the circumference to find the area. Step 2, use the radius to find the area. شو حكيت أنا بخبص قاعد. Step 1, use the circumference to find the radius. Step 2, use the radius to find what? The area. Let's take step 1 now. Step 1, use circumference to find mean the radius. صح? Yeah. What's the formula of the circumference and has the radius? صح? Under of the C, put the value of the C, which is given in the question. How much? So replace C by 32 ايش? Equal 2 pi. خلي الباي عشان تعمل cross. Multiply ايش? R. I want R. I want what? I didn't replace pi by 3.14. Why? Because it's given by pi. So خليها pi. لا تغيرها 3.14. I want R. I will divide both sides by the coefficient of R, right? What's the coefficient of R? 2 pi. So divide two sides by 2 pi. عادي. Now 2 pi مع 2 pi بتولي. بضل ايش؟ Equal. Pi مع pi. 32 divided by 2. So I have the radius. Now I need to find step 2, right? Step 2. شو هي step 2? Use radius to find mean in area. Write the formula. A equal pi r power of 2. يعني 3.14 multiply the radius how much? Power of 2 equal 3.14 multiply 16 equal بتمون 803.84 اليونت inches power of 2. Is this clear? Is this clear? We have check after this example, and please write it by steps, okay? Yeah. Check page 462. Write with me, please, guys. Check page 462. Yeah, we have 6 minutes only. The exact circumference of a circle is what? لما بيعطيني الباي بيريحني بالديفيجن بعدين، عرفت؟ So C is given how much? 13 pi. ايش اليونت؟ feet. Right? This is given. The question, what is the approximate area of the circle? Use 3.14 for pi, round to the nearest hundredth if necessary. Done. So they want from us to find what? The area. مظبوط؟ يلا step 1. What's step 1? What's step 1? To find the area, I need the radius. The radius is not given. So I will use the circumference to find what? The radius. So use circumference to find mean radius. Yeah. C equal 2 pi r. C is given. كم؟ تحتيها 13 pi. Equal 2 pi r. I want r. I will divide both sides by what? By 2 pi. طلع الآن. 2 pi مع 2 pi بتروح. بضل الراديوس right? pi مع pi بتروح. 13 divided by 2. I have the radius. Now I will use the radius to find me the area. So step 2. Step 2. Use radius to find mean area. So A equal pi r over 2 equal 3.14 multiply radius 6.5 all power 2. Put it inside the parentheses if you have a decimal. This is equal 3.14 multiply 6.5 multiply 6.5 multiply these three numbers. The answer will be we have 3.14 times 6.5 times 6.5. It will be 133.67 rounded. 132.67. The unit is what? Feet to the power of 2. Is this clear? So we have three ideas here. The first idea to find the area. To find the area. صح? The first idea is to find the area. If you have the radius, substitute directly. If you have the diameter, take the half of it, then substitute. The second idea to find the area of the semicircle, right? Semicircle, it is half the area of the circle, right? The third idea is if you have the circumference and how you find the area from the circumference. You have two steps. Step 1, use the circumference to find the radius. Step 2, use the radius to find the area. Is this clear? Is this clear? Good boys. اسكت. Good. Now we'll do the check page 464, but I will do it quickly, guys, because we have only 3 minutes for the online students. So please, guys, focus with me in the check page 464. Page 464. We have two circles inside each other, right? Pool, you know the pool? Come on. We have this pool, and this pool has a radius is how much? 10 feet. خلاص? And we have sidewalk around. And this sidewalk, how much? the width of the sidewalk is 3 feet. They want us to find the area. What will be the area of the sidewalk? Okay, now focus with me, please. I want the area of the sidewalk. ركزوا معي. Here we have two circles, big one and the small one inside, right? The outer and the insider. If I want the area of the sidewalk, I need to cut the pole from the whole area, right? So area of the sidewalk equal area of the big circle minus area of the small circle, right? What's the big circle? This is the big circle. The small circle, this is the small circle, right? Equal الarea of the big circle. If this 10 feet, ركزوا معي الآن عشان تفهم. ركز. If this 10 feet, how much this? The radius of the big circle. 13. ما هي 10 وبالحقها 3 صح؟ ل 3 ها؟ So this is equal pi r power 2 for I will call it r1 minus pi r2 power 2 equal pi خلينا نحط 3.14 على طول 3.14 multiply radius 1 اللي هو البيج radius قلنا 10 وايش كمان و 3 which is 13 multiply 13 power 2 minus pi كم السمول circle 10 radius right multiply 3.14 sorry 3.14 sorry.
You don't have the reasons. Adam, wake up. Wake up.
طول الحصة يا مستر والله.
أنا سهران على